Hello friends, Rizorty here in another episode of our Rizorty's Bad Babblers playthrough. Unfortunately, last episode we went wandering a little bit too far to the far west here with no food, and now we have absolutely no food, and we gotta get back home safe and sound, and I'm just not sure we're gonna make it with all of our people intact. I think we're starting to starve pretty soon. You missed a meal yet? Alright, no one's missed a meal yet apparently, but I wonder how long. There's some way to know exactly how many times a day they eat, and they're missing noon right now, and second breakfast, and third breakfast, and we're almost to town. Just drive harder, my men. March on your empty stomach, that you may fill your bellies with food presently. And got there, no one deserted. I'm actually frankly amazed by that. Everyone's so angry. Yeah, they all did go hungry. No one is a red angry face, everyone's just orange angry face right now, but that's pretty bad anyway. Pretty bad. But I'm sure they have food for sale here. Scads of stuff. Alright, the cheapest looks like grain here. We're gonna basically buy one of each kind of food. The hope is that the men will enjoy variety in their meals. A little meat too. There we go. Alright, peat bricks are a little expensive right now. Paint set looking lovely. Got lots of items we can sell if we want to, but I'm going to keep holding on to them for now. Alright, last episode we found a person who wanted us to go find a beast of legend. He said that the beast had killed his son, and his son's squire returned to him with maybe a shaft or a handle, some part of a sword maybe, which we want for ourselves, of course, because we are truly the warrior of legend. But first we had to kill some big beast. I have no idea where to find it. Also, in last episode, we found ourselves being told a war is coming between the nobles. And I already decided I'm going to align myself with the nobles in the south. So we're going to start heading our way back there right now. I want to be friendly with the green people down here, simply because they're the ones we've had the best relationship with thus far. I'm not sure that's a good choice, but the choice is mine anyway. So here in Eichendorf, we'll see if they have a little quest on the way back. We got 2 Skull 1, also it's been raided recently. They got nothing of interest, everything's so pricey here. I think we're good. What's your quest though? Can we help you on the way? You settle into Donbert the merchant's room, taking a seat, rubbing your hands on the wooden frame. It's a good oak, a tree once worth sitting in. Glad you're comfortable, Sellsword, but I sure as hell ain't. We have many warnings that a large group of brigands are about to attack our town. We're quite short on defense, but not short on crowns. Obviously, that's where you come in. Are you interested? I like brigands. I don't know if I like a large group, but I do like brigands. How much money is it going to be? 1360. I think that's just about as much as we've ever been paid for any contract, including those against the Greenskins. That said, we have done pretty well against brigands recently, so let's ask for more and then go. 1410. It would be so unbelievably rich if we win. Let's try. Defend Eichendorf from raiding parties. Okay. Real quick, as we head out there, we gotta think, what kind of things are good against raiders? So I think previously we've shot raiders pretty emphatically. We've shot them on our arching line here, they've done pretty well. Other than that, I think we've done well. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going well against archers, except maybe flails. I think flails might have done pretty well. Also, I just now realized that we have in our back line here Gottfried. I think I want to bring him back into level 4. This quest worries me a little bit, so I've got a couple characters that are lower level. Yeah, level 2 on Reiner there, and then isn't there, level 1 Herman? We can't have those. We're going to bring Gottfried back on in, right in place of Herman, and then also Reiner. Do we have someone better than you, or Falk maybe? And Falk got 3-star in range. I just still don't know what to do with him. I'm still just confused. But Reiner Loyalist, you are loyal and bright and strong militiamen. You're gonna be wonderful. Maybe we should go ahead and start out with Spearline and then switch over to a flails and such after the Spearline breaks. I like the idea very much. So I'm not quite sure how aggressively the enemies will come in if we hold back with Spearlines and archers and so on. Also, I don't know how many archers they're gonna have. I'm just not sure about any of this. But for right now, I think what we want to do is think pretty seriously about getting rid of Tostig. He's been traumatized. I'm still worried about his overall resolve problems. They're problematic, but he's gonna be the best archer we got right now with 61, I believe. Yeah, everyone else is not nearly that good. So our front row's got this fancy arming sword on Fritz, and we got Spear on your end. Alright, so we have spears on the outsides. Actually, no, there's one spear over here. I think because Reiner's so low level, I'm going to keep him with his spear. Other than that, I think we're going to go with this team and see how it goes. So, Operation, let's fight off some dudes. Now, because our morale is so bad, I wish we could go ahead and get a drink at the bar, but there is no bar here. So, I think we're going to go into battle with less than ideal happiness on our men, and that seems like potentially a recipe for, well, I don't want to call it disaster, but we'll see what it's like. So, gotta hang out here and see who comes along. I'm hoping they will come at daytime, not only at nighttime. We're here to defend. And day's going up pretty fast. I guess brigands sleep at night also. The brigands were in sight. Prepare for battle and protect the town. I'll try my best. Here they come. Only 6 of them. Wait, only 6? Really? 1 brigand marksman, some brigand raiders. I'm just surprised only 6 people. Maybe there'll be multiple waves that come through. I think that we double them. Yeah, we do. Wow! Okay, so they immediately shot my poor Eberald right in the chest. Good thing he has some mighty, mighty armor. And they have an Eberald also. Eberald on Eberald action, here we go. I very much like to get us the kite shields, and I'm curious which armor here is good. I think this armor is the best. I'm trying to match it against my people's armor. Yeah, I think Eberald has the best armor, and this guy has similar armor to him. So we'll be trying to get, I guess, these 2 armors, and maybe this one too, I'm not sure. For now, though, there's not high ground right behind us. I'd kind of like to use this high ground, but I don't see us getting there any effective ways. For now, just shoot, and just shoot. Hey, okay, so we've each exchanged 1 shot. That's pretty good. And it's gonna be giant man versus giant man. That's an arming sword, I believe. I have one of those also. Let's continue blasting here. Damn, my archers are hot trash. It's just in hot trash archers. Alright, I'm gonna hold off our poking line until we move our front line in just a second here. Alright, Eberald, you are going to walk in. I wonder if I should hold off on the actual attack part, though, until we get something like a surround. So you know what? I'm going to move him in for now, and then hold the rest of his turn. Can I do that? Wait turn. Pause active character's turn. Yeah, so we'll move later in the sequence next time around. That's okay. Also, his pierced chest just lowers fatigue. That's not going to be great on him. We'll see how it goes. As we're pausing him for now, we're going to collapse our line in this way. And we're also going to kind of want to riposte. If we do that, though, we can't attack. Let's just attack here. Hey, cool. Then you come in this way also, and we bash him in the head. Hey, less cool. And then we bring Sigurd in also. Bash to the head. Excellent. And then this fellow, can we go over here? Wow, we actually can. No shields up, but we're getting some interesting surround looking there. Alright, now this guy has got an axe. He's actually my bearer of the knife, the 1 legendary knife, but I wanted to break a shield first, maybe. For now, though, he doesn't have shields up. I'm going to give him a blast right to the face. I'm going to miss instead. Okay, so crossbow guy. Let's have you go to here and fire here. Great. Tossing a little bit of damage in, but hopefully soon our both can get in there and do some real work. Let's continue to surround in the middle here, and they're getting very unhappy by that. We'll go and bash. This guy has the worst armor in his helmet, so I think we'll go for him. We'll just keep on missing. Poker line forward. Poke there, Eberald. Cool. And then this poker comes forward this way and pokes 53 or 46. Go for 53. Wow. They're not liking seeing their friends being damaged, and then our Eberald hits their Eberald and gets a kill. That was pretty cool. Nicely planned out, worked so well. Alright, so how do my archers work best now? I really do want to arch their archers. We go to here. I'm not sure if we can see them. Hey, we can. Cool. Only a 20% chance of hitting. That's not so good, but better luck next time. Throwing axes. And our poor level 2 is getting rammed there. It's too bad. Alright, how do we drop shields here? I think knockback causes the enemy to drop shield wall, rather. Let's try that. Hey, cool. Maybe he didn't have shield wall up, actually. He's still hiding behind his shield there. Perhaps a slight mistake. Go move in this direction, though. Cool. And archer again, go to here, and blast. Can't see the archer, so let's shoot for... Man, 70% chance of hitting is not so good. The archers against kite shield's not great at all. Alright, move on in. And 56 or 54, go there. And then poker, get a kill. Almost. He is still really fleeing, though. He's very, very happy about the situation that's developing. If he flees, he's going to be absolutely wrecked by us for sure. I'm going to ignore him entirely and go over the shield here. Good try. And let's shift forward. And we can shoot the archer. Is it possible the archer will live to the end? Maybe. Okay. Now, fellow with the axe. I was talking about trying to have him break shields. I'm not sure I should. Also, I was talking about trying to puncture people into giving me their armor. I completely forgot about doing that. I've been so aggressively smashing everyone. But sure would like some armor here at least, and well, we'll see what we can do on that. For now, though, let's just 27%. Also, we're posting. Let's not do that. Instead, you shield up, and if we knock back against him, it lowers riposte. All right, let's try that. No luck. Okay, also, missing the knockback counts as an attack for the purpose of fire and riposte. Good to know. Eberald, it is time for dagger. Now, because this guy is fleeing, I don't need a shield on right now. So there's some puncture instead. Into the shield. Okay, no good. And you get your poking knife out also. Poke here. No good, no good. And we'll go poking knives on everyone. No. Godfrey still has no poking knife. Gotta fix that. Let's bash this guy in the head. Oh, riposte. Come on. Don't forget that. Shield up instead. Then fleeing guy. I think fleeing guy's armor was destroyed. Sad story. Oh boy, speaking of people getting destroyed, Reiner did a rough time back there. He's also wavering, so I'd like to use Volker to encourage him if possible. We'll have to see if that's possible. For now, we're gonna Alfred move forward, fire to here. Archers, please. Please, archers. Volker can't reach anybody yet. If I were to rally, I wish it would show me who exactly gets rallied. People within 4 tiles, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He's getting 4 of the company, so I think that counts. Here we go then. Let's rally this fellow. Hey, it worked. Alright, he is feeling steady. He knows he is fighting for the Brotherhood. That's pretty great. Alright, more poking, more good. Great. 1 tiny bit of health left, also fleeing away. And then you change over to dagger here. Chance hitting is 36 or 31. I mean, I like the shield. I like the shield, but I also do worry about not getting smashed as we go for their pokey armor. We'll see. All right, Eberald, you're in pretty good shape right now. This guy's now actually fleeing. Wonderful. So we should be able to puncture through very quickly here, I bet. I'll have our archer shift forward again and shoot this way. Hey, another 15% chance of hitting. Also, we got our crossbow. I have no idea what we're going to do with it, but I love that we have multiple crossbows now. Fantastic. Now, I do worry substantially about Reiner the Loyalist over here. He's going to get a turn pretty soon, turn 3 turns. I would love to rotate him out. So if I go to here, we can't rotate. I bet if I hadn't gotten out the dagger, I could have gone to here and then rotated him out for safety. Well, good luck dodging, my friend. Best of luck. For now, we stab here. Into the shield, of course. This guy's fleeing, so we ignore him. Go here and puncture. All right. So at this point, we can reload and then just fire straight across here. I'd like his armor, but I also like him to flee even more so. Reiner, I wish you had the fatigue to shield wall. You have nothing, though, so just poke and hope for the best. Wow, he's almost downed. And his body armor's still good. That's great. All right, change over to... Does any weapon give, like, better defense? I don't think it does, unfortunately. So change to this. No fatigue remains, but good luck. And then Torhelm, just attack here. Again, he'll flee and probably die, which would be just fine. Or we can get a kill like that, even better. I think that... So the armor doesn't drop. I wonder if the armor shows as dropped on the grassland here. We'll keep our eyes out for lamellar armor on the on the end of mission screen and see if we get it then. That'd be good. All right, poker friend, walk on in. He's fleeing. Unsuccessfully. All right, so this is the guy who is still feeling enthusiastic and might well kill Reiner. What do we do? I could go here and maybe cause a morale fail against him. But if I go in that aggressively, Ulfric has no shield, might go poorly. Ulfric does not have rotate. He's got decent armor on. You know what? Okay, this seems like it might be a really stupid idea. However, okay, at least wavering. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Okay, so he missed against Reiner. That's great. Again, not the best idea I ever had, but that's pretty good maybe. Okay, move on in a little bit. And you just finished off now. One more. Oh, where's my person with... Yeah, so Torlum back here is one who has the mighty poking dagger. We have that equipped still. Gotta get it somewhere over here eventually. We'll work on that soon enough. For now, all of us are in at least content mood. Decent rally. Can we go rallying past neutral? Looks like no. No, it's only wavering or worse or fleeing or worse. We'll save that for now. Archer friend. Guy has barely any health left. Just shoot him, please. 5% chance of hitting. 5% chance. Wow. Okay. Eberald still has no shield on. You champion. The advantage of that, I guess, is that Eberald is able to do double damage. Or maybe plus 25. Or how much extra damage you get for the double wielding. Dual hand, rather. 30%. Shields. Shields, please. Hey, okay, eventually worked out. And who still has turns left to go? Man with Axe does. I don't know if Torhelm has rotate. I kind of go up here and have him rotate someone out. But for now, we're just going to step in here. Got the flee. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And he literally cannot flee. So that worked out very, very nicely. Okay. So that is basically the turn. Run them down. Ulfric does not have a knife, I believe. Yeah, I got nothing. Just hold the spot, please. We'll encourage the men. Happy encouragement time. Great. And lastly, we were kind of blocked off. This guy's doing a job behind him with the rock and the bush both. But here comes fun now. There we go. All done. All done. A few of us took some real damage there. Reiner the Loyalist, you are indeed a good man and true. You got a huge amount of damage taken, but leveled up. I got some level points anyway. Thorben leveled up. Thorben, you mighty archer, well done. What junk did we get? Some 90 armor and some 115 armor. All right, I only have one of those right now, so that's a huge, huge pickup. And then also this, two-handed mace. A massive wooden club with a spiked head. Receiving a blow from this weapon will leave anyone dazed and gasping for air no matter their armor. I believe it's the same thing that Eberald actually is using right now. Another light crossbow, fantastic. Another arming sword also. Some really good pickups. Oh, kite shields too. Oh, this is a pile of loot keeps on giving. Couldn't be more pleased if I want to. Peaceful sort of ruin is made of the dead. Like it was their natural state, stiffened in a permanent loss, and their whole living was but a fleeting fit of an accident finally come to an end. Sigurd comes up and asks if you're alright. You're not sure, but to be honest, and the simple answer is time to go see Donbert the Merchant. We head back to Town Hall. No more waves. I'm here? This is where the quest was. Maybe I gotta walk away from town and back, or maybe unpause. There we go. You return to Donbert the Merchant looking rightfully smug. Work's done. He nods, tipping a goblet of wine while not necessarily offering it. Yes, the town's eternally grateful for your help. They're also monetarily grateful. The man gestures toward the corner of the room. You see a satchel of crowns there. 1410 crowns, just as we'd agreed. Thanks again, Sellsword. Huge money. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so Eichendorf, you are no longer, I was gonna say you're no longer being raided, but no, you're still being raided. That's just what you do. They're offering me basically decent prices, not good prices, but decent prices at least. I'm gonna level our people up real quick though and see what we can do there. And again, this new mail. Gonna organize our junk, figure out what's where. What's this thing also? Milk Wop, we already have a bunch of those. Okay, so these 115s go on the front line. Front line is currently all 110 armor, and then Eberald, who got absolutely blasted by crossbowmen, has the one basic mail shirt. So I'm going to give it to people who are lower level, I think. Reiner, you get fancy armor. Take good care of you, my friend. Get up to 115 there. And then other lower levels are, looks like level 4 is his next lowest level. So Gottfried, you would choose you from 110 up to 115. Hope that 5 points of armor makes a big difference. I just remembered also that, who was it? Maybe it was Gottfried. Yeah, Gottfried has no dagger. We want to fix that straight away. Now, do we have any fancy daggers? Looks like no. Only the knives for now. Not really combat, but better that than nothing. And then the crossbows. So the crossbows do between 30 and 50 damage, compared against the hunting bows 40 to 60. So not an improvement on that front. They also take additional AP to use. I don't think I want to use them for that purpose. They are slightly more effective against armor. Oh, actually more of their damage ignores armor also. So maybe when we're fighting against heavily armored troops, maybe in the Noble War, after all the knights and such, I think, maybe we'll use crossbows for that possibly. On the front row, we have a couple more kite shields to give out, and one for you also. And with that, Eberald, I thought we had set up to heal back into proper weapons after a fight's done, but no, it seems we are all equipped in daggers right now. Gonna change some settings around probably on that. Alright, so Reiner, back to the pokey stick for you for now. Everyone needs their proper weapons. We also got another arming sword, didn't we? I should definitely give someone that arming sword. But who? And you get this thing also. Great. Alright, I'm gonna give the arming sword to someone who has a halfway decent melee attack. 50 or so better. 53, that's pretty close. You've got a 61, 56. 56 is kind of low. So how about this 60, whatever it was, on you? On you? 47. Oh, terrible. All right, so I guess we're going to choose Gottfried for now. So Gottfried, no longer a flail man. Instead, we're going to give you an arming sword. And I do kind of wonder how we should balance these things. Also, we need to have more inventory each person. We're still getting those perks. Then Thorben, the replacement archer, the boyar who's learned to fire the thing too. Give me a really good roll in range attack, please and thanks. A +4 I will take. Wow. Your resolve is 33 right now. I don't know if that's a good amount for a back row person, but maybe let's go for that. And maybe let's go for higher initiative 2. And in Perksville, you've gotten the bullseye. I think you do fast adaptation next usually. We're gonna get that. What's this one again? This one here is like an archer guy. Being attacked by ranged weapons, gain range defense. I mean, that's cool at all. But yeah, we're gonna go with fast adaptation for better accuracy overall. And our vision is 7. How is our vision on the back row? Everyone's 7 except for the 8 that we got from this DLC item, I think. No, it's actually not right. Where did I get 8 from? I don't quite remember. It doesn't have a built-in. Maybe the perk that gives 8. Is there? Bow mastery, right. Everybody needs bow mastery someday, soon and very soon. Our men are still a little bit cranky, not feeling super happy, dissatisfied for going hungry and getting wounded. At least some of them are back up to content again, even though Elberold there did take some damage also. He's looking okay now. Other items here to pass out. Now we have more of these patch mail shirts. The question is, do we put them on our back row people? So I believe, yeah, my melee back rows already have worn mail shirts. So we don't want to improve past that. We do have 2, nope, there's one mail. One mail and patch mail. One mail are 110s. So the Lamel armor is already -10. So the worn mail shirt is just, well, almost same as 2 more fatigue down. We don't run through people's fatigue. I don't fully know how much we give people, but these 2 are both on 69 fatigue right now. This fellow's on 75. So you definitely get promoted to better worn mail shirt. And the other 2 of you, at some point we'll have fatigue problems in our archers. It hasn't happened yet. I'm hoping that will continue. We will see though. Alright, nicely equipped, nicely outfitted. Let's continue our march back down south. Return to the world of green. We're going to go via Krautwacht, I believe. So head down this direction and see what we find. But nearly home once more. It's day 87 now. I wonder when exactly the Noble War is going to begin. Also, I should probably be looking for more people as we go. There have been some complaints in the comment section that I have Been keeping my low-level fisher people for too long. I should be dumping these apprentices and deserters and getting some proper militia people and hunters and so on. But I don't know. They're all precious to me. I love them so. I want to use a copper vein. I think we bought copper before to sell elsewhere. I should do that. It's dusk. We got there just on time. Got weaponsmith here. Oh, the fancy big weapons. Oh, also this two-handed mace. Is that what Emerald's already using? That was a question I had before. Yeah, Emerald's still at two-handed mace. We have two of those now. Maybe we should get a second two-handed person in line. But who? I don't know. We'll see eventually on that. Alright, other than that, this is a whip, it looks like. A long whip with a barbed tip that can tear terrible bleeding wounds over significant range, but is very ineffective against armor. It's the first whip I've seen. It's only 569 money. Might be fun to buy that just to see what its moveset is. Also a fencing sword, a light and elegant blade favoring a swift and mobile fighting style. There's 35 to 50 damage, really low max fatigue hit, looks like. This is a longsword, fancy, so much fanciness. 3-headed flail. Oh, 2166 damage, my goodness. These are all really cool items. I'm really going to buy the battle whip, I think, just because I want to see what his moveset is. They'll pop over here and give it to somebody real quick and check it out. You've got now, alright, what it gives is whip. Crack the whip over significant distance to inflict 2 stacks of bleeding damage at once. Quite ineffective against armor. So yeah, it largely ignores armor. There's a small amount of damage, but it has a range of 3 tiles. 3 tiles? Whoa! That's the first 3-tile weapon I've seen, other than the range people. What's this next one? Disarm. Use the whip over significant distance to temporarily disarm an opponent on a hit. Disarmed opponent cannot use any weapon skills, may still use other skills and move freely. Unarmed targets cannot be disarmed. There's a 100% chance to disarm on a hit. That sounds so unbelievably strong. Just ridiculously strong, in fact. I'm thinking we should use the whip. I need to think about which person to give it to. Probably not Reiner. Reiner's a low-level character who is bleeding and falling apart, of course. But maybe someone will get this whip eventually. It's pretty cool. This quest here is not for the nobles I love most of all. Let's see who's on sale here. Oh boy, a Wildman. I said I want to get a Wildman. Is it time for Wildman? A cultist, and another hunter. Alright. Let's hire a Wildman. Our first one ever. Show me what you got, sir. Rabban the Barbarian. Alright, what's he have? Spartan. Who needs more than oatmeal and water? This character finds no joy in eating and will use less provisions, as well as not leaving you as fast should you ever run out of provisions entirely. This is the opposite then of Glutton, which I believe one of my starting people actually has. Yeah, Glutton on Torhelm here. I think I should have 2 gluttonous characters, but okay, that's one person. There's a positive perk, Spartan. Also, he has Swift. This character is naturally swift and agile, and has an easier time dodging and coming projectiles, plus 5 range defense. Cool. Alright, and this seems interesting, but not super useful. And then his abilities are thus. Stars in range skill, melee defense, and range defense. I think I'm going to say I'm pretty unimpressed with Rabban the Barbarian. I'm glad we have another person, but I think we might want to throw him back to the back in the sea and go fishing against him soon. How much is it to send him away? Only 10 money. Only 10 money. I wonder if you have to pay more based on how much they're in the company. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything here. So yeah, we're to junk you. Sorry, Wildman. Hopefully he's not absolutely amazing in some way I'm just not seeing, but I think he's just not. So off you go. Lost a big pile of money for hiring him, but at least we tried. And then Erland Eagle Eye, with a name like that. A name like that, we gotta try him. Hire him too. Alright, spending wildly in this playthrough today. Oh boy! He's got stars in range skill. 58 range skill with 2 stars. That seems wonderful. What's his one trait here? Optimist, the glass is half full. Resolve is positive, and also bad mood goes away faster. And another hunting bow. Oh, that's great. He's got a great little hat, too. I mean, that's only give 30 armor, but can you imagine that hat all play through long? Oh, it'd be wonderful. Oh, I'm so pleased. Last time we got an archer, it was Gottfried over here. Where are you, Gottfried? With your 58 with no stars? This time, 58 with 2 stars. Neat, 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 neat. I think it's a better character than last one. Well, I am seeing that Gottfried, well, he has 71 HP now because he leveled up, I guess. But, oh, fantastic. All right, everything is looking great. We are nearly back down to the green section below. We're continuing heading down there, and let's see if we get there in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again real soon.